All right, right now you're taking a live look at the koala cam at the San Diego Zoo. Right in the center, you might see a little koala there. That's where one of the residents actually escaped today. It was 2-year-old Mundu who climbed so far up a tree, a cherry picker had to be used to get him back down. 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina is live tonight at the zoo with why this isn't the first time an animal has escaped its habitat. Steve.
Steve, most of the people who came to the zoo here today didn't even know that a koala had walked away from his designated living space. Well, they knew where he was and watched him till just about closing time to get him out of that tree. A 10 News photographer zoomed in on Mundu as he lay in the branches of an acacia tree. Stayed there for hours under the watchful eyes of handlers and a few passersby.
He looks pretty happy, actually, but he's probably got a little bit more space than he does in his cage.
This is the Koala enclosure, Australian outback, introduced last spring. Somehow, Mundu wandered away to that tree in the urban jungle.
He moved outside the enclosure. It has a low perimeter around it with climbing structures. We don't know specifically exactly what his route to get out was, but we'll be looking at all of those.
It was a game to some folks trying to pick him out.
Basically just looked up in all the trees, but they were kind of hard to find. They were blended in a lot.
And it was kind of fun to look for it because we knew they're not dangerous animals.
Actually, there's YouTube video that shows they can be dangerous, attacking this man and breaking the skin. Pandas look harmless too, but they can be aggressive. Case in point, Bayun. She slipped out of an unlocked gate one Sunday morning 3 years ago and bit a San Diego zookeeper who tried to maneuver her back into her habitat. We have home video of another attack where a zoo visitor had his clothes torn off by a giant panda. Mundu was coaxed out of that tree by a handler in a cherry picker, taken to a vet for a checkup before being returned to the colony. As to motive for the day of relative freedom, he's young and curious.
Some might surmise he's just trying to get a better view of the girls, but we can't really say for sure.
You never know. Things should be back to normal tomorrow, although the Australian outback area will be getting a closer look at security. Live at the San Diego Zoo, Steve Fiorina, 10 News.